Howdy everybody and welcome back to BTD6. In this episode we're going to be playing Lotus Island because I have very little time to get this one recorded and we're just going to get it done. If you like the video, please do leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment if you want to help choose what to use. But, wow, that felt so scripted, didn't it? But we're going to just get right into it, okay? I had somebody suggest, hey, why not try out Striker Jones with Middle Path Mortar. So, I hope my placement on this is fine. It sure looks like it. We're going to try that. He does actually win this, right? Yeah, okay. If this doesn't work, we'll swap to, we'll add a sniper or something. Because I like Buck near at the start. This spot's a little awkward. I probably should have put him over here instead. But I think with Sniper it'll be fine. And that should get us to either the Mortar or Striker Jones. Preferably Striker Jones first, right? Because we want to get him leveling as soon as possible. Hey, what do you guys think of this map? There are some people who I think don't like it because it's got awkward line of sight stuff. But I don't really think that's that big a deal, just because, I mean, first of all, the line of sight issues have a spot to skip the issues, right? And these actually do something. I'm sure you guys all know that. We're just going to place him here. There we go. We'll set him to strong. Once he gets his ability, he does a lot of good work. Yeah, I didn't mean to click on that. Every, like, 3 minutes, I think it is, they recharge, and they all have a stun effect. We do need camo detection, which we'll go from our... Probably, actually, might just do boat for early camo detection. We'll see. We probably want some form of camo stripping, really. We'll put him here. Actually, we can put him here for now, right? I don't know what you guys do for this unit. If you guys go more accuracy and burny stuff. Or if you guys go bigger blast. I think I might go bigger blast. I'm just not sure. Or actually, we could do it here. That's probably better. It's kind of odd, because, like, yeah, level 5, it makes black balloons less resistant to explosives, but if you get heavy shells, that already lets you pop black balloons. So he'll be pretty good for, I think I might give it a bigger blast radius. I don't know. I like the blast radius increase, so. Alright, we need camo detection. I'm going to try to probably not pause much at all. Or slow down much at all. We'll set them to camo first as well. There we go. And then I think I'll probably go Wool Metal Jacket on this one. I don't know, maybe we can grab like an Ice Monkey here. An Ice Monkey here would probably be pretty good. We could do Super Brittle. We could do 2 Ice Monkeys. I'm kind of liking Ice Monkey. Or maybe we could do a Glue Storm. Let's do a Glue Storm. I had somebody mention Glue Storm to me yesterday. We'll do Glue Storm and Embrittlement, right? Or Arctic Wind, sorry. Then the only thing that, let's see. We still can't hit DDTs then. I'm trying to think about how I want to deal with DDTs, right? We need the camo stripping. We're just going to kind of throw things down and see what happens. We're going to go ahead and cross path him as well. Yeah, because our camo detection is pretty lacking. I think we lose on 36 currently. So we'll go at least that, and then we'll decide which path we want to do later. I feel like ice with mortars is actually probably decent, just because mortars can always pop ice. Let's see, this guy removes camo and regrow properties. I'm kind of tempted to do that. Well, we're going to up his damage here. We're going to do that because we're going to have camo whites on this wave, right? I don't think he beats them without this upgrade. Yeah, there we go. Now we're gonna save for 7,000. I think we can wait to do that. Which path do you guys go for, Blue Storm? It's probably... bottom path? I don't know. I've used corrosive glue before, but like... I don't... Ooh, we do not have much damage at all. Okay. A little weaker than I thought we were. Okay, hold on. Oh. Oh. Okay, that was my bad. I could have just rerouted on that one. Okay. Let's just like buy a couple cheap upgrades, right? Even that should be enough. Also, we can actually use our Lotus flowers. Which we weren't before, so. There we go. Alright. We will, we'll figure out our defenses here soon. This is what happens when you rush. But hey, we're almost to artillery battery, and that's gonna help a lot. There we go. That'll handle like all the boots for a good while. Now we do... Maybe I could just do this. And then you do that way, because I think it makes it decamo faster. And then we can go ice shards, and that should decamo everything, right? We can go super brittle at ice shards. That should hopefully decamo everything. And kind of let us like try to superpower Mortar Monkey. I don't know, man. I'm so indecisive. I like Arctic Wind a lot more than I like Super Brittle. But I worry about stripping DDTs of camo, right? Because DDTs are fast. Though I guess with Glue Storm... You know what? With Glue Storm, they probably don't sneak by. Especially with Blue Storm Arctic Wind. Okay, yeah. We'll go middle path. Hey, we're almost to the next Moabs. This should be a pretty good indication of how much we've scaled. Because you get a lot of money from 40 to 50. Still got a chase, but that's okay. I hadn't used my ability. Let's see, yeah, with the ability it just shreds it, and I didn't stun using Striker Jones, and all the other things. Now, we are on the track to save for 41,000. That's our next goal, so... Realizing that Lotus Island is kind of great for mortar, huh? Because we can just, like, do that. It's not much of a stun, but it's, like, enough, right? Theoretically. Hold on. Theoretically. Man, I'm bad at micro sometimes. Okay. I need to also be using Blue Strike. That would help. Okay. I mean, we are a third of the way to what we want. And I gotta actually use Striker Jones to stun. That's huge. I always think of it as a way to stall Moabs and stuff, and it really is good for that, but like... I didn't think about the fact that it just gives Mortar, you know, more time in the same spot, huh? Man, this is the difference between, like, mobile and not, huh? You have such an easier time microing. When not on mobile, like, jeez, dude. Okay. Do we want to go for Arctic Wind first and let Arctic Wind carry us? And then worry about... then we can worry about getting the mortar up. I'm not sure. Oops, don't miss. We gotta work our way back through these. Hold on. Oh, I mean, we're making it, right? We have a 5th ability? Jeez, dude. So much for not slowing much, huh? Hey, does anybody else feel like we're getting overwhelmed? I do have those. Oh, I forgot that I actually put the hotkeys up for that. Huge. Oh, buddy. This is a pretty wild one, I'm realizing. In terms of like hotkeys and stuff, this is a mess, dude. Alright, I think I probably lose to these guys, right? Well, hold on. Not necessarily, yeah. Alright. Wave 63, when did that happen? I lost track of where we were, dude. We can glue strike the next one. Yeah. And then we'll get absolute zero. Absolute zero should hopefully help us a lot. Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. Okay. I am liking this guy. He is pretty strong. Pops 2 extra layers on that. I mean, Striker Jones still gets like no pops, but it's a better buff than I thought. We should probably upgrade large caliber. You can already see them get slowed by that. That's pretty good. Now, does this let us save 40,000? Like, I don't know, man. Actually, it does a pretty good job of stalling, all things considered. Right? Anything below a BFB, or anything below a reinforced Moab, doesn't make it past, it looks like. And then if it's reinforced or a BFB, then I can use abilities. Or I can even micro a little. We pop the BFB layer, and then we, done a glue strike. Okay. Stickier glue would probably be really good here too, I think now. Man, I think this guy is so cool. The way that he hits everything on screen, but only when he's got range. I don't know. I think he's pretty unique and neat. I do think this Mortar Monkey might be just a tad weak on his own. Right? Maybe once he hits pop and off. We're only 1/3 of the way there, pretty much. Which feels kinda low, honestly. We'll let the sniper clean those up. We also haven't been using this ability much. I need to be using that more. Okay. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? I know that's just a random thing to ask. I don't think people really typically respond to it. You know, and with that, I'm going to go into a different subject entirely. You know, people, I don't see it much. Maybe it's on a smaller scale YouTuber thing, but I don't, people used to do like questions of the day, you know, trying to get people engaged in the comments. I think that's kind of interesting, but, like, I have the issue of never planning to do it, right? And I don't think I've ever used Lotus Island to such efficiency. This is, like, kind of a cool run. Now that I remembered that I had the ability to map all 6 abilities, definitely better, but, like, man, it's pretty crazy having a micro 6 abilities with also aiming as well and stuff. Then we'll glue strike when it pops. There's multiple there, right. We'll just pop all those for a second. This wave's actually not too bad when you have, yeah, middle path Ice Monkey. Getting pops? Yeah, he's still getting pops. I wonder if Bernie stuff would have helped more here. Because right now he always does like 3 damage per shot, right? 3 or 4 damage, whatever it is. We're gonna glue strike to begin with. We should definitely do this, catch back up. Man, that's crazy. And I haven't even started using Striker Jones's third ability, which gives us a little more of that increased DPS. So it looks like if we can beat wave 83, we should have enough, right? Hey, this is that super long wave that somebody keeps mentioning. I keep hearing about it. I don't know. Looks like my decamo is good enough for now, at least. I don't want to get Glue Storm just for the laziness factor, but I should probably wait till after I get Pop and Awe, right? Because at this point, Pop and Awe might be like my defining power scaling, right? Holy cow, reinforced BFBs, dude. Thank you, Ice Monkey. Oh, buddy. Alright, we are 4k away. And we have Striker Jones, which actually helps deal. It helps a lot with the ZOMG, actually, I think. Because of his extra stuns. And then we can also slow using ice. Yeah, I think we're fine on this guy. We do have to watch a little bit for these Moabs, yeah. I won't blue strike all of them. And we can freeze them all. Okay. I think we're fine. Alright. I think actually we get it this wave. Pop and all that is. This is a pretty hefty wave too, by the way. Like, yeah, there we go. Oh, thank goodness, man. Okay. That looks like significantly more damage. Okay. Don't think it's enough, though. What else do we want to build? We'll go with Glue Strike next. Because we should get that by, like, wave 86, I think. Possibly. Yeah, I mean, like, look at that. I'm already sneaking by still. Thank you, Ice Monkey. Making my micro 1,000 times easier. And then, oh, I reordered my abilities, right? Pop and Awe is a stun. Okay, right, I gotta remember that. Is Energizer worth it to help with this? Tough to say. What else do we really want, though? I need something, I feel like. That does feel pretty good, though. It seems to be pretty effective. Oh, we also have double stuns, right? Because of Striker Jones. Okay. So, like, we can hit that, and then if we need to, whoops, we can also refresh it. Okay. We probably should be doing that. This is a pretty crazy build, honestly. I don't think I've ever done one quite like this. Whoever suggested this, whomever you were, thank you. I do still feel a little lacking in popping power, personally. Yeah, we're just gonna glue strike for this. Slowly work our micro backwards, you know? So how do we get a little more popping power, huh? without using another active ability, because I think I have enough of those. This looks like a better spot in general, by the way. It looks like we hit all the way to the end there. Maybe I could just put down a permaspike. When do we afford permaspike by, though, right? It's not super fast. That would be my only complaint with it. We don't get that till like 30k is at least wave 94, right? I guess that is something nice. Nothing really leaks if I can use my ability. Okay, first DDTs. Let's see how those go. It went okay. It was fine. Wasn't great though. Kind of wanting to hold on to my artillery command reset, just in case we actively need it. I'm thinking I might do a perma spike, honestly. We'll set up the smart. We can use Absolute Zero's ability quite often, so we will. You know what, I'm actually going to stun this because they have a lot of health to get through there. And then we have some more DDTs. We will blue storm them. That's kind of interesting. DDTs might try to slip by, but they don't necessarily slip by. Just because of Absolute Zero, huh? This is a lot of microing, huh? Ooh, we lose here, right? Oh my goodness, dude, we don't lose there. I thought for sure we would. And I was doing that because I wanted to hold on to this ability for just a little bit longer for this wave. I should probably pair that ability with Glue Strike, huh? It would probably help it a lot. Oh, okay. I mean, it kind of works, right? Actually, we can use Glue Strike now, and I think it should be back by the time I need it for wave 95. Maybe not, but we also have Pop It All. And then we reset that. Do that. Woo! Okay. I hit the wrong abilities, and I blasted all of them, so hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. I think it'll be fine. I need to use Striker Jones's ability more on this wave. This first one. That stun is very active, honestly. There's Permaspike, okay. And with that, I think we're safe, right? I was grabbing the Permaspike just in case. Okay, that's 96. That's one of the largest waves right there. So, this is looking pretty good. Oh, you know, I never even upgraded this thing to Stickier Glue, dude. I should not be dismissing Striker Jones' stun so readily. I keep doing that. I want to use Pop and Awe here, but I think I probably shouldn't. I think I can just survive off of Perma Spikes and not. Yeah. Because we've got 98. Which is probably better handled like this. Yeah, that was very easy, actually. Look at that way. I know it looks like there's a lot slipping by, but I trust my Perma Spikes. Alright, look at that. All the way up to reinforced DDTs. Oh wow, hold on. Jeez, they do not pop easily, huh? We can bring them down to just ceramics, and I'm fine with that. Thinking one of them might not have gotten stripped of camo, it looked like. You know, you actually can't use Striker Jones's ability while the bad is on screen, if it's only the bad on screen at least. There actually has to be something that can be stunned for him to use it. And it doesn't hurt, or it doesn't stun the bad, but it can hurt the bad. Yeah, this guy's not really, popping down much, huh? Is this perma spike enough? I guess so. Alrighty. Ooh, a new tower. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I am out of time, so I'm just gonna end it there. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and all that jazz. I will see you guys next time. Bye.